welcome back to my channel. Excuse the new background. I am in my bathroom, so if there's an echo, I'm sorry. But I was going to film today my updated hairstyling routine, like hair curling, and I figured the best way to do that would be in the bathroom while I'm standing up and looking in the mirror, because it would be a little bit easier than just kind of like sitting at my vanity. So that's what we're gonna do. The lighting isn't the greatest. I have the window, you know, the shades open and the lights on, but I mean, it's my bathroom, so what are you gonna expect? So I have, my hair is washed and clean and it's just blown out. All I've done is I put a little bit of dry shampoo. This is the Shuyumera dry shampoo, a little bit of Kerastase hair oil, and that's it. We are going to, section it off, and I'm gonna show you how I've been curling it as of late since it is a different style. And this is just my Bio Ionic 1-inch curling iron that I'm gonna use. So right now I'm going to just section it off. And I section my hair off pretty much the same as I did in my prior videos. I just take the top section and clip it up and out of my way. And then I work my way down and I take this section and just clip it. I always work in sections. I think that's just the easiest, especially when you have long hair. The best thing to do is section it. That way you can work with a little bit at a time. So we're just going to work with this long piece here, which is just kind of my, my longest length. It is somewhat layered. I'm just going to take a section like this. And what I've been doing is when I curl it, take it about halfway through and start twisting it. And again, if you have, a regular curling iron, it works. So what I've been doing is I've been leaving a section out. I haven't been curling it all the way. If you guys have remembered in my prior videos, I would curl the whole entire length of my hair. So now you can see I'm curling it, but I'm leaving that end out to be kind of straight. So it's going to give it a little bit more of that beachy wave. You can see I just leave that section out. And with the style winder, it's much easier to do this than with the traditional curling iron because you have so much more control. So if you can see, it just kind of gives it more of the beachy wave instead of like those tight curls that I was getting previously. I was just kind of like over it and I really just, didn't want that anymore. I really just prefer this type of look. So it's just what so now that I have the bottom pieces done, I'm just gonna put them to the back and then I'll take down another section and, continue on. And then once I'm done curling these sections is when I will spray it. So just kind of leave that out and hold it. You can see more of the beachiness to it. So just kind of continue on. And I like to start this a little bit higher up since my hair is longer and it gives it a little bit more of a nicer wave. You can see. So I know this is not very exciting, but that. Okay. And that one. Okay. So once I have this section done, what I'm gonna do is gonna take my, the Kristen S, this is the Beach Wave spray, and this is what I've been doing, and I've been spraying my curls. Try to do this away from my camera. And just kind of spray them and shake them a little bit. And then what I like to do is I just like to clip that back. So that's curled. So what I'm gonna do is finish off the rest of my hair in the back, and then when I move to the front, I will be back to show you. Okay, so I finished off the back of my head. Now I just have my sides. So it works pretty much the same way. I sectioned off the two side pieces, and what I'm gonna do is split those. You guys have seen this. If you've seen my other videos, you've seen what I've done here. So I try to keep the sections even. And what I do with this, since we're getting closer to my face, I don't take it as high up. I take it a little bit further down like that, and then twist it. So you might not have as much of a curl. You might just get like a little bend like that because I don't want it too tight around my face. I'm just not into that look. So you'll see probably better with this piece here. It's a little bit big, so I'm going to split it into two. And that's the thing, you don't, with curling your hair, especially like with this type of look, you don't want to have too big of pieces, because then the curls are not gonna hold, and they're gonna look a little too bulky, and they're not gonna give you that separated beachy look. So, see, this is just one little section. You can see how they're pretty much separated and they go the way I want them to. So I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Again, just separate it out. And don't be afraid to, you know, clip your hair up and make, you know, do more than just two sections. You really want the look. That's to me, that's the key in getting the beachy look, is to do more sections. And then, so you can see that. And that's what really lasts as well. You can see with the end sticking out. So, just have this. See, this is a little bit longer, but the way I sectioned it off. So that's why I might be going a little bit higher up in the back pieces, because the front pieces are a little bit shorter because it's layered. So this one. Okay. Hopefully you guys are seeing that. And I'm not holding it for very long. My curling iron is super hot. So I'm not curling it for too long. So far you could see, it gives a really pretty wave to it. So after I spray it, I just kind of clip it, and then I just have this little front section here, which is, to me, the trickiest part. So you kind of, you know, split your hair either way, kind of have more, I've clipped more back previous, so one side might have more than the other. So first thing I'm gonna do is pick out like my little bangs here, these little pieces, and I'm gonna clip them over to this side. That way they don't accidentally get caught up. So because this is my shortest layer, this is where I really wanna be careful with curling it, because I don't wanna take it too far up and then really get those, not the wave look. So I'm gonna take this, and instead of starting up here, I'm gonna go kind of here, maybe leaving like a quarter, and then just curling it. See, so the wave is starting down here, and I still have kind of like that, you know, smoothness up here, so it's not gonna be, you know, too tight around my face and look not beachy. Not, you know, I don't want the Shirley Temple curls. So you just kind of smooth it out. And trust me, once you know, curl your hair and you sleep on it or whatever, it looks so much better in the next day or so. Like when you curl it now, it looks good, but it's still gonna look better once it's been slept on. So that side is done. And then I'm gonna take the little piece of bang that was here, and then just kind of pull that through. Okay. So that is curled, and we just have this side. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna pull out a little piece of bang that I have, or what I can find, and I'm just gonna clip that here, and then we're gonna curl this side. See, that one I did a little bit higher up. So you can see how kind of it does that little springy thing. So what I do is I just tug on the end a little bit and pull it to make it a little bit more looser. Now that one didn't curl as nice as I would have liked it to, so I am just gonna go back in and recurl it. I didn't hold it as long. Okay, here we go. Much better. Take this piece. Okay. There we go. And we just have the little piece of bang here. Okay, there we go. So what I'm gonna do is spray the front pieces, and I just usually just pull them forward, and then I'm gonna take my hair down, or out of its, and I kind of play with it a little bit. If you can see, completely different curls from what I usually did. I usually did, you know, more of like the tighter, flowier curls, whereas this one to me kind of gives it more of that beachy look, more separated. You know, you have the ends out, so it just kind of gives a little bit more dimension, and I really just like the way it lays better with my hair. Especially when it's so long, you can feel like it's weighing, your hair is getting weighed down, and you kind of like lose a style. This is just something to break it up a little bit, especially if you have layers and you have just something, you know, you want to do a little bit differently. One thing, good, I'll step back a little bit so you can see. You can see that. I'll turn around, you can see what it looks like in the back. So that, guys, is my updated hairstyling routine. Very impromptu in my bathroom with horrible lighting. I'm sorry, guys. I promise all the other videos will be much better. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.